is Alcoholic Gamer, who's a very significant donator on these streams. Adam, that song was heat. Don't listen to the comments. Lush and Brick's verses went hard. Also, drink up Crown Apple and Sprite and enjoy drinks on me. Cheers. Things I will not do is drink Crown Apple. That's alcohol, I'm assuming, right?
I don't know.
Sounds like it. Crown Royal, etc. That's something that I definitely don't want to engage with. Why don't we throw on, as long as we're here, maybe I can get Lena to actually react to my art. Yeah, you're gonna need the headphone. I do believe. All right, guys, let's check this out for Lena's sake.
Might fuck around and kill my wife. Long live OJ. Brick ain't snitch. I know.
How you feel about that?
I don't know. I better not die under any mysterious conditions.
You don't want to endorse it because you feel like you might really die?
I'm just saying. Don't rap about that stuff anymore.
You really think it's a bad idea?
Yeah.
I know. I do. That is something that kind of comes to mind from time to time. Is like, damn, how are the normies gonna feel about this? You know, like, what if like
you're a rapper now, so now your whole musical catalog could be used against you.
Exactly. I'm like Young Thug. Okay.
The Muslims in this bitch, but I'm wearing a yarmulke.
Most iconic moment in this video is me placing a yarmulke on top of my head.
Look at them.
It's OT.
Yeah, why do we have the dogs separated? That's not gonna. Okay.
Yes, I'm screaming that shit till my booty hole raw. A lot of death. Now I know our duty low been going bald.
Is this video monetized with all that ass shaking?
For sure. And I just want to say that. Wow, look at my face right there. Yes, I do believe it's monetized. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I can't remember. But okay. What are you saying?
I just, like, if I tried to upload a YouTube video where I did those things, it's just crazy that rap videos are allowed to get away with it.
Okay, you get extended a different level of scrutiny when it's a music video, you can get away with a lot more stuff. That's why, like, there's Cardi B videos where she's like butt naked and stuff.
I guess because context, but really it's the same thing. You're trying to sell sex appeal and try to make people into it.
For sure, that's occurred to me, is that the hot girls in this video are probably going to cause quite a few people to watch it, like, that wouldn't have watched it otherwise, or watch it multiple times.
I mean, they're all I'm looking at. Like, I'm not looking at anything else.
For sure, when I watch a music video and there's girls, I immediately pretty much stop thinking about the music and just look at the girls.
Yeah, you're like, wow, she's hot.
Biologically,
I wonder how I can find her Instagram.
I have been trained to do that. Yeah.
God damn, what they smoking dope. Nah, he didn't snitch.
I actually hate the way that was edited, because I fully loaded up a key bump of the fake coke that was in those fake bricks and like had Brick like almost snort it, which is like a great visual because Brick doesn't do cocaine. And I was so excited about that. And
then it was not edited.
The way they edited it, they didn't really show it, but I didn't have the heart to tell him like, yo, fix that, because I feel like doing a key bump of fake cocaine on stream is probably not good for your likelihood of keeping the content up and monetized.
Yeah.
But okay, the No Jumper Cypher, that is demonetized. And when you watch
the balloons or what?
That's the only thing, is that at one point you see me holding a balloon. I don't hit it. You don't see me filling it up with the galaxy gas or anything. So that to me is like a huge overstep. Like, why would that be censored aside from like profanity?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm about to do a poll in the chat. I'm going to do a poll in the YouTube chat about if this was about who had the best verse.
Not sure if he should be freed. Feds came, fell down to his knees.
Sorry.
Can't believe they
I love Ross. Him as a rapper is just still so funny to me.
Crazy, right?
As funny as you being a rapper.
He's good.
He
I
is
think
good.
he's good.
To do a drill, that's fucking mental.
I'm a heroes out on 7-9 and
Just so you know, this is the most controversial verse, I believe, of all these, which is kind of surprising to me. I thought that me and Brick might be the ones stirring up the most controversy, but Lush has really started a dialogue about, is he a good rapper? Is he a bad rapper? Is this a good flow? Is this a bad flow? Also, he takes aim at Katie Got Bands, which is really something that a lot of people have been upset about. Katie being a very beloved figure in the Chicago rap scene, he calls her ugly. And so, but in the you know, it's like it's a lyric, it's a bar, but still, you know.
Are we only allowed to watch this video because it's yours?
That certainly is beneficial.
So we can't watch like the Eras Tour like live clips and stuff?
Now, if we were to just do this on Kick, then we definitely could do that. But then also, I feel like you can like demonetize the stream and then you can watch whatever. But I've had issues in the past, especially with copyright music, especially from like really big artists. Anyway, let's observe what Lush One brings to the table here.
Okay.
I don't see an up in sight. Got a strap to serve 2 L's like KI, but I'm not a.
But I'm not a dyke. And then
Wait, did you guys film
They
this,
show
like,
the lesbian.
same day? Like,
Yeah, so it's like there's so many different sets.
and who are these girls? Where were they the rest of the video?
Let me bring it back for you there.
9 and I don't see an.
So this is Lush's girlfriend, germ free.
Okay.
And so she brought along these two girls.
These are her friends.
Like her like, you know, video girl type homies. And then there's also a large Sultan like lesbian figure who I'm not sure what her name is, but she was very nice. But he says something about dyke and they show her.
Ops are less respected in the streets than Quando Rondo's life. Merch that home, little.
I really don't know why he said that. He said, my ops are less respected in the streets than Quando Rondo's life. Like, damn, that's a pretty brutal thing to say about Quando Rondo, who we have a decent relationship with. But, I mean, I guess that's just...
He was being reckless.
I was surprised to hear that Lush would feel such a way about Quando Rondo. I don't see any reason why he would not like him. But every once in a while, Lush will, like, pop it off on me and let me know that he hates somebody that I wouldn't have thought that he hates.
So that's for sure true. He doesn't like that guy. Sorry, I'm talking like in layman's terms. I don't know anything.
I mean,
about
he's never gonna see Quando Rondo if he lives to be 80 fucking years old. So it's not like it matters. He's just speaking as like a fan. It's not like they have conflict.
Okay.
Bitch free smirky, knock you off your feet, no vertigo. Been on my helmet since I got Sosa that million.
If I could erase any verse, any part of the song, it might be that part. Just since I got Sosa that million.
You don't like the singy voice?
Am I crazy? I don't know. The way that sounds. And it's like a meme now. Like it's officially a meme. Maybe it wasn't a meme before, but it is a meme now that we are giving Lush a hard time about constantly mentioning that he at one point got Chief Keef $1 million for a signing bonus from a billionaire who, no shots, but I believe he also at one point got Lush to wear a dog collar. Look at a shot collar.
Okay. Let's finish the song. We have like 16 seconds left.
Yeah, it's free smirky, but he had to go and right them wrongs.
Okay.
A lot of people are saying that this is the greatest rap video, majority white rap video of all time.
This is really a narrative that's taking place this week.
I'm probably the main person who's saying it, but for sure, yeah.
But a majority of people are also saying it. Okay. So visually, I think it's beautiful.
Looked really good, right?
Yeah. It looks like other rap videos, better than some rap videos I've seen you watch.
Okay.
The women look outstanding. You are not my favorite verse, and I feel like I'm not allowed to say that, but
By all means. Who had the best verse?
I think Brick, but I think he has like way more experience than almost everyone in the video except for maybe Lush. I don't understand what anyone's saying, so it's not about the content itself.
I will
to
say
me,
I have more of a booming delivery, and Brick has a little bit more of a mumbly delivery in comparison.
maybe my ear is just more used to that.
He also uses autotune. So it's like a little bit of a different sing-songy effect, you know? But I'm not against that. Like for sure if a Adam 22 mixtape dropped and a Brick Baby mixtape, I would probably listen to Brick Baby first if I wasn't me.
When you first start making content and you hear your own voice back and it's kind of like, whoa, you're like, oh, that sounded weird. I don't like hearing my own voice. You're probably so far removed from that thought because it's been so many years for you. I think for me, I have that experience with you rapping because I'm like, I know your voice in one way. I experience it daily, and then I have to hear you rap, and like my body is just like, what is happening? I don't know how to process this yet. And to other people, it's like just a laugh and stuff. But to me, I'm like, that's my husband. That's the father of my child. This is so weird, you know?
And you could probably picture how each...
She was supposed to lie, was I?
No, I
it
like
makes for a way better clip if I don't lie.
No, it's good. But I feel like, yeah, because every bar could potentially have ramifications on your life. Like, for instance, in the Big Sad one where I say that the way she licks my asshole clean, I call her bidet. I mean, really, that could be about anybody.
I am the victim of all your lines.
People are assuming that that's about you.
Yeah. Can you make like he told me one time, like, he was like, I made a romantic song for you. Listen to it. I couldn't find one romantic part in it.
I said some stuff about you being a ride or die and how that's why I fuck with you and stuff like that.
Maybe my understanding and comprehension of rap songs is just so poor that I couldn't even catch it.
I mean, like, given what you've heard me say in songs, could you really imagine me saying
the bar
like,
is low, I guess?
I love my girl.
No.
She's my world. I'm gonna buy her diamonds and pearls.
Please don't say that.
I'm just
I
not.
also really enjoy Trap Lore as a rapper. Ross.
Yeah.
I think because I'm such a fan of artists like Lil Dicky, and he's just giving me like nerdy rapper vibes.
I feel like I'm like Lil Dicky mixed with Peasy.
Who's PC? Oh, the guy who was in the video with the 20v one.
Probably not. But you know, or let's say Rio the Young OG, who you also probably don't know.
No, I don't know any of
like
these guys.
like a Detroit funny rapper, and then like a Lil Dicky's like kind of like woke. He's making like songs about the globe and the environment and shit. He ain't doesn't he not put out an album in like 6 years?
He was doing the show. I think he just put out an album like maybe last year. I haven't listened to it.
That really went under my radar if that's the case. I don't know. Either way, so okay, you're off. You're off to do.
Do you want me to leave? I'm
No,
just.
it's okay. But let's take a look at this though. Look at this. I actually thought I was going to do better here.
Then Brick.
Well, not better than Brick, but better than I got. So Brick got 48%, which I think is fair. 584, that's a decent sample size. 48% I think is fair for Brick. Traveler Ross, however, got 5% more than me. And then I got 6% more than Lush, which when you consider that Lush has been rapping for like 30 years, that is kind of shocking.
So I have two things I want to say. One, I think that the chat is reacting the same way as me. Like they know you in one way, and then now you're trying to change up on them, and they're kind of having a hard time with that. And maybe it's just going to take a little more time until they get used to it if they stick around. So I think they're like, Adam, this is not the you we know.
Yeah.
But also, I want to know who decides the order, because I think Lush going all the way at the end is maybe not in his favor, because maybe not everyone sticks around to the end.
That's how we did it in the studio, and we have not gotten to the point yet where we're like, oh, we're gonna rearrange everybody's verses and stuff.
It just happened to be like, oh, I'm ready now, so I'm gonna go first.
Yeah, like I went first, Rick went second. Well, actually,
because
no.
realistically,
No, you know what it was? It was me, then Ross, then Lush, and then Brick Baby went last. But then we were like, oh, Brick's verse, like because he just has such a more valid perspective on the whole Lil Durk thing, because he's like actually like really spent time hanging out with him, and people thought he actually like did the murder that got him locked up.
Someone said you snapped on the cipher, and I do think that your cipher verse was one of my favorite ones. Maybe it's because it was the first one, so it like stands out to me a lot more. But yeah, half the time I don't know what anyone's saying. And I definitely don't want to know what it's about.
I feel like my verse in particular, it's like hard to not know what I'm saying. Although I guess
yours I can understand,
you
but
don't
I also
know like some of the people.
Remember the Playboy line? How I thought it was like actually about like the Playboy mansion, like the real one.
Yeah,
it's like I don't want to know the details because it seems like a lot of it is very like illegal.
Yeah, you don't need to know that. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I'm pretty honestly. I will say this. I've read nonstop comments of people basically saying how bad they think that I am at rapping, which then is like offset by the number of people who are like seemingly pretty impressed by it, right? When you consider that I'm almost 41 years old, I've never rapped in my life, and that this verse right here on this song is like the 4th verse or like 6th verse that I ever did in my entire life. Given that, I think it's pretty impressive. I had a lot of people hitting me up saying, hey, we were impressed by the flow switch. God damn, what happened to Virgil? Someone tell Dirk killing people ain't normal.
So I actually don't think that you're a bad rapper. I think that you're a good rapper. And I think it's just the fact that you're my husband. It's like if I told you that I was going to stop what I do now and become a singer, and you just don't know me to be someone who sings and like performs on stage, it would be hard for you to swallow. It would just be strange.
Yeah,
I think that you're a very good rapper. I think that you
don't have to say that. I am a brand new rapper. I'm not a very good rapper compared to many rappers.
I think that your lyrics are clever.
Thank you. That I
think that you're very good at rhyming, and you do it all the time, regardless of whether way before that you were even rapping. Like you would just joke around while we were driving around in the car and just like say something, right? Like,
and now we see it with our kid.
Your practice.
We see it with our kid. Our kid is constantly rhyming words together because I'm always rhyming words together, which is
it's
pretty
like a
funny.
game you guys play.
Yeah.
And she just makes up words to make words rhyme.
Yeah.
It's in the contract to say those things. Adam and I don't have any contract at all.
No.
We should probably have more contracts. We don't have enough contracts.
For sure, if I met a girl now and was gonna basically try to like recreate what we have going,
you cannot have another Lena the Plug. I am your only one.
If you and I don't work out, then
I'm
what
getting
the
a
fuck else am I
non-compete,
gonna?
even if we're not together.
You would have to get the non-compete now.
Okay, I'm gonna make you sign
We're
it.
gonna have Plug Talk 2. You can keep Plug Talk 1. I'm gonna create Slug Talk. I'm gonna find a girl in my
cool.
call.
I'm gonna create Plug Talk 3 with my man.
You don't have to. You are gonna keep Plug Talk 1 in this idea that I'm coming up with.
Why are you always fantasizing about our demise?
You know, I just got to have a backup plan. But, you know, I'll find a girl and I'll tell her, you're going to rap with me and create content with me on camera. And I'm going to have to have you under contract. Like
Could
Rice
you
Gum.
date
Remember
someone-
that girl, Abby?
Uh-huh.
Rice Gum had her under contract, I do believe.
Could you date someone who didn't want to be on camera?
That's kind of like the total opposite direction.
Could you date a girl with no IG?
What is she, a fucking Amish person? I mean, what?
I happen to know 2 girls who are very hot and don't have Instagrams.
I know at least one of them that you're talking about. Yeah, and I mean,
Like their lives sound so fun.
to me, that girl not having an Instagram is completely bizarre. Like, what the fuck is she thinking? She's not making use of like her natural resources.